Next speaker is Jacques Cote. He is the executive chairman of the board of Solmax Canada and chairs the board of trustees of the IGS Foundation. Jacques has been in the geosynthetics industry for over 45 years, and he is the founder of Solmax, which is the world's largest geosynthetic manufacturer. Jacques is, with Solmax, dedicated to build sustainable infrastructure, and he initiated and is currently chairing the IGS Foundation. Now I would like to invite you to start your lecture about the contributions to sustainability of the IGS Foundation.
Yeah, thank you very much for your introduction. It's always hard, to pass after Sam, because it's so enthusiastic. So I will do my best, to match what he did, So okay. So I'm going to talk about the IGS Foundation. Just a little bit of a story, it happens in 2014 in Berlin. So they were talking about, we need financial, and then I jump up. Maybe it would be a good idea to put a foundation. And Orge there, said, very good idea, Jacques. We should have a foundation. So from there, it took 5 years of.
He said, great idea. Now you can do it.
to put the model in place, and then by 2019 we start the foundation. So I'm going to talk a little bit of what we're doing there. Not that one, that one. Maybe not that one. Okay, yeah. Let's get back. No? Is it that one? No, not that one. Okay, next one. No, good. So IGS Foundation commitment. So it's IGS Foundation sustainability statement, and basically, we are, with the IGS in it. Since it's really two different organizations. The one we create, the foundation, it's to support basically, the initiative of IGS, the chapter, and all the members, of IGS as well. So we abide, to the sustainability policy, put in place by the IGS. The goal. So we have donors, with the great help of donors. The IGS Foundation wants to support financially initiatives permitting to improve the understanding and promote the appropriate use of geosynthetic technology globally for a more sustainable future. An example of that, the main prone, I would say, that we support, it's education project, sustainability project, and diversity. So when we receive, these type of projects, we are very open, to help, them to realize, their project or initiative. What do we do? We consider ourselves, we are a catalyst, so we help, accelerate, the initiative, the project, presented to us, If I think, without the foundation, bringing them, the financial support, some of these projects will never happen. As an example, in Brazil, there was a conference, so we subsidized, 10 students to come to that conference, and learn about geosynthetics, and without the foundation, they cannot assist to the conference. Okay, the mechanics very simple. We have donators, and we have beneficiary. And in the middle, there's a IGS Foundation. IGS Foundation, we are 7 trustees, and we receive the project, from the beneficiary. And if it passes, through our filter, then we accept the project, and we help them, to realize it. But without the donators, nothing will happen, So thanks for all the donators present here. our industry. Our industry, it's a very interesting one. You know, it's a composed, you know, of different stakeholders. So we look at academic, we look at regulators, we look at engineers, contractor, installers. We look at geosynthetic manufacturers in it. We look also, you know, to supplier of raw material, equipment to be used by the manufacturer. And finally, we got some, well, we have end user, client, we call, client, and our society in general. So through better education, better knowledge, we're going to create a better world. And when you look, you know, at all the stakeholder and it, all of them, you know, benefit, you know, of our initiative, of our donation, I would say, our support. So beneficiaries. So for the beneficiaries of IGS Foundation, submit project, submit initiative that will help, you know, make our world a better world. So, and to do that, you know, there's a sustainability to take into account. If you go, we have a website, IGS Foundation, the igsfoundation.com. You go there. It's very easy. You can request for funding if you have initiative or a project relate to geosynthetics, relate to education, diversity, and sustainability. And then we will have a look at it. And the process is really simple. You know, we're going to get back to you very, very rapidly, you know, and let you know that we will support you. And it's not, you don't need to write a book. It's a couple page, very easy, you know, to request. And the good news is we have generous donors, so we have money, you know, to support that. The donors donate to help make our world a better world. And yeah, I'm very happy, you know, with the response we receive, you know, from the industry. So when they understand, you know, the benefit of it, that it will help, you know, at our industry at large, and will help, you know, all the stakeholders to create a better world, you know, so they embark, you know, in that adventure. Well, here, do I have 5 minutes? 5 minutes, good, okay. So I put there an example, and I decided this morning to present it, you know, so it's a company, you know, called Symposium, and in my mind, you know, they have a big impact, very big impact on sustainability. Not very well known in our industry, but they're using quite a lot, you know, of geosynthetics, you know, and the application. And if I have time to do it, so I would like to present you, you know, that the Systema Bio mission they have, you know, and it's really, you know, to make a world a better world, you know. So do we have the presentation? And they talk about, you know, credit carbon, you know, they generate credit carbon, they return it, you know, to their client, you know, and yeah, they're doing very, very good thing. And I spoke, you know, Alex Eaton is one of the founder there, and yeah, I said, try to bring me a project, you know, I want to help you.
Systema Bio specializes in reducing greenhouse gas emissions from family farms in 3 ways. First, we receive all of the organic waste inside of an anaerobic digester that we install in farmers' homes. This means that none of their methane emissions make it to the atmosphere. Second, we use that methane-rich biogas as a clean energy source. This destroys the methane, but it also displaces other types of fuel, like wood fuel, charcoal, LP gas, and diesel, when we use the biogas for cooking, for heating water, or in engines. And third, the resulting organic waste is now a treated specialty organic fertilizer. Farmers can use this to reduce their consumption of chemical fertilizer, and that reduces the emissions associated with the production, transport, and application of chemical fertilizers on their fields. This is where carbon credits come in. Our work with small family farms turns into carbon credits because we track the baseline at every single farm. So we understand their methane, CO2, and nitrogen emissions right from the very beginning before we work on the farm. And we size the digesters that we install to ensure that all of their organic waste goes straight into the digester and they maximize their production of energy and fertilizer. Then we have a whole team that ensures that every single farmer receives training, service, and the monitoring that we need to optimize the climate impacts of every single project. And then we send that data to a third-party verification agency. They come to the field, sit with farmers, and ensure that the calculations we're using to generate carbon credits are true.
बायोगॅस घेतल्यापासून ना धुराचा त्रास कमी झाला आहे आणि वेळही वाचू लागली का तर जळण हे सगळं आणावंच लागतं ना त्याच्यामुळे मग बायोगॅसमुळे मला त्याचा खूप फायदा चांगला झालेला आहे आणि त्याच्यामुळे आम्हाला ते बायोगॅसचं मूलमूत्र राहतं शिल्लक ते आम्हाला शेतीला सध्या यूज करता येतं त्याच्यामुळे आम्हाला दोन्ही फायदे झालेत आणि गुरांचं शेणही वाया जात नाहीये आणि आमचं घरचंही सगळं होऊन जातं त्यामुळे जेवण वगैरे एकदम पूर्ण वेळात पूर्ण होतं.
Once we've generated a monitoring report and reviewed that with a third-party verification agency, we send that to the gold standard. Their experts review the data, ensure everything is at the highest possible quality, and they emit the carbon credits onto their registry. We ensure that the carbon credits that we produce are extremely high quality because we adhere to the gold standards methodology, but we also use the core carbon principles. Emissions reductions are additional, which means they wouldn't have happened without carbon investment. They're transparent, means you can check our numbers, visit our farms in the field, and they're impactful. When we install digesters at small family farms, not only do they reduce greenhouse gas emissions, but it improves the economy, the health, and the productivity of these farmers.
आणि ह्या बायोगॅसमुळे वर्षाला जो LPG वरती खर्च होतो 15-16 हजार रुपये म्हणजे थोडक्यात तेवढा होतोच आणि ह्या सगळ्या गोष्टी हे दोन्हीचं जर कंबाईन केलं फर्टिलायझर आणि LPG वापरलेला त्याची झालेली बचत आपल्याला वार्षिक याच्यातून 30 ते 35 हजार रुपये बचत होते.
What this means for smallholder farmers is that we can take the investment in carbon credits and apply it directly as a discount in the products, services, and training that we apply for them. This makes technology far more accessible to farmers and ensures that we can reach a scale that would not be possible without the carbon market and carbon credits. An incredible example of our impact and our ability to reduce greenhouse gases has been our project in India over the last 2 years. We've installed over 40,000 digesters, working together with local milk cooperatives, private milk companies, and directly with farmers to install digesters and register carbon credits. And we are reducing over the life of this project nearly 5 million tons of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Help us do this by supporting our carbon programs and investing in climate action.
Yeah, every time I watch that video, you know, it's like I feel something. And these guys, you know, they're there for the right thing. You know, it's almost, you know, non-profit organization, I would say. Everything they reinvest in it. So they're in India since 2 years, and it's boom. You know, it's like 40,000 installation per year. They are also in Mexico. They are in Kenya. They're looking, you know, to go in Thailand, Vietnam shortly. You know, so and yeah, the bladder, you know, it's pretty small. They're doing it, you know, and yeah. Last one. Okay, so the idea, you know, it's as Solmax, you know, we can do just a little, you know. But if we are all together, the industry all together, we can accomplish great, And yeah, if you want to be a beneficiary, you want to be a donator, be part of the group. Let's make a better world. Join us. Thank you.